Welcome back guys to another episode of Motorsport Manager. Our next race is in Munich. Last time around in Ardennes we had a great finish at 7th and 9th. Hopefully we can continue with a good form. We are still improving parts to the car, reliability on suspensions looking good. At 90%, we might actually adjust that and go work on the engine a little bit. I gotta get rid of this. Go for the engine. Very slow, but 22 days after the race. We'll do 26 days after the race, and that makes a huge difference on the engine, so we'll do it like that. You know what? Nah, we'll just do it like that. We want to finish it at 22 days, 8th of September, so we should have it done before the next race. And then we can start working on another part. Because we do want to finish, so we're working on the brakes, which we develop the most. And then the next one we want to do is the engine and at least one of the gearboxes. Preferably want to do both gearboxes before the end of the season, but we'll work on the good gearbox and the engine. Okay, so next race, as I said, in Munich. Let's get straight into it. We did have pretty good results. Should we risk it and try and go for the better one? What's the better looking like? Clear. Is it 15 laps? Yeah, let's try and go for the 9th or above. We did finish 7th and 9th. In the race before that we were 10th, 11th, which was close to that, so why not give it a go? Acceleration. Okay, so acceleration is crucial as always. Angela and Anna. Okay, so accelerations import crucial for this track, so we'll try and get as much acceleration as possible. A little bit on oversteer. First stint in the practice we'll do on the medium. It's more about getting the car balanced anyway. Not worrying about the speed that much. Having a bit different strategies or setups, I should say. It's set and board up on high tires and engine, and here we go, flying lap. Let's see how they go in the first run in the practice. The weather is definitely looking clear, which is good. Not a very hot day, only 17 degrees. So how are we going? Obviously medium tire, slower tire. Probably will end up last by the end of it, but let's see. Initially Anna goes 2nd and straight down to 5th, Angela in 6th. What's the difference between the drivers? 141.9, 142.9, so 2nd apart. It's disappointing for Angela. She did outperform Anna last race. Anna's setup is looking fantastic, except for handling is not perfect, but everything else is looking pretty good. It's gonna be hard to keep everything on both on excellent. Okay, so we got speed balance is still the same. Little adjustment. Good, we can do one lap. Little adjustment on the handling. See if that's any better or worse. Angela setup not looking too good. Downforce is great, so we won't even adjust that. Speed balance, mechanics recommendation somewhere in the green. So maybe let's. We got that way. Don't wanna go. We'll try it like that. She might not like it. We'll give it a go. Stint one lap. See how that works out. We're gonna set them to overtake for this one lap, just to get an idea of what's the best performance they can get. Still obviously not exact, but at least a bit better idea. Feel to the hand, or didn't miss that one. So let's see how they go. Obviously personal best, the handling feels a bit worse now, that's not good. I don't want that. We can have to readjust that for the race. I'm not gonna get another stint in the practice. And here we go, Anna's coming to the finish. Moves up to 7th, nice. And Angela 11th, very nice, but obviously they might start dropping a little bit. We'll see how There's only 4 cars in pits right now. Still 17th, 11th. 1.3 seconds off the top, 139.3, and Angela had 139.8. Much closer now. The 500, yeah, around 500ths of a second. Practice finished up pretty good, 8 and 12. That's very impressive. I'm very happy with that. So let's see how we go in the race. Well, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be cloudy and clear, or was it clear and cloudy? It wasn't supposed to be raining, for fuck's sakes. God damn it. I'll just do auto picks again. Bloody hell, the rain's gonna stuff us up possibly. Oh, might work to our advantage, so automatically on inters. At this stage, so again we can only see about 4 laps into, not even 4 laps into the race. Definitely just inters, no more than that. 6 laps, so our tires can do 9 to 11, so we can go aggressive on tires, we know that. Considering we only got fuel for 6 laps, and if you go aggressive on the engine, it's probably more like 4 or 5 laps. So that's fine. And same goes for, although we actually made her setup even worse. So then we're gonna take that down that way, and that back that way. Going the other direction on both made it worse. How come hers is starting, didn't go to intermediates automatically? Can't see beyond that. I don't know if it's gonna, looks like it still gets a bit more water on it after the 4th bar. I can't see exactly. 6 laps, same, 8 to 9. Driver strategy, we're gonna go tires, we'll go push for start, see how we go. Engine will, do we wanna, we'll go high. Wanna try and get as many laps as possible just so we can see what's happening with the weather. Otherwise I will go overtake. If it was gonna be dry, just go overtake. 4 laps is 4 laps. Go aggressive and then go to the pit. Alrighty, let's see how we go. 1st and 4th, we're starting 1st and 4th, okay. She's 17th in the championship, so that's the start of the race, so it's obviously based on your standings in the championship. So that's how it is. I thought it was reverse grid, but I guess not. Here we go, off to the start. Angela's in 1st, let's see how she goes in the wet. This is gonna be a good test. Unfortunately we picked to go finish 9th with the sponsor. We know she can challenge Dembele. Dembele is obviously up there with us, well, at the back with us in the championship. Anna's dropped off to 5th. Angela's still holding on. We'll speed it up and see how they go. Dembele's gone past Angela. Anna's still in 5th. Angela's dropped to 3rd now. Not looking too good. Weather-wise, still raining. So what should we do? Should we try and... Oh, there was an accident. 2 of them in the pits, so we got 3rd and 5th. But down to 4. Oh, what's going on here? The track is dried out, boss. Wait a minute. It's gonna rain again. No. You got 2 laps. There's slight water on the track. You're not gonna pit now, because by the time you pit, won't even finish 1 lap on the dries. Although that's why we should have maybe started on the dries, because those 2 laps would have been perfect, and then perfect in terms of fuel strategy would have worked out perfect. But oh well. Everybody's on the intermediates, and here comes the rain. 5th and 8th, 6th and 8th. Well, it's to be expected, whether it's wet or dry. So far we're on target for the sponsor, and that's important. The 6th is really pressuring her a lot. Let's go and overtake. Car condition looking good. What about weather-wise? Weather is looking definitely still intermediates. We got her on overtake. We'll try and stretch Anna for an extra lap. So Angela should be able to finish one more lap after this. Tires are looking fine for one more lap. Now we're Peter now. Tires bored. Where were the tires? 37%. By the time she finishes the lap, they could go down pretty low. So we've got 6 laps of fuel again. Car's looking good. Engine's bearing a bit quicker than I would like, but that's alright. Okay, if you can do an 8-second pit stop, so far still intermediate tires required. So Angela's in the pits. Anna moves up to 6th. We've got overtake. Let's go aggressive on everything, because she'll pit at the end of this lap. Also intermediates. Oops, fuel. Don't forget to refuel. 6 laps. Part conditions looking better than Angela. Okay, let's go. Tire deg, yeah, tire deg. Oh, there was 2 crashed cars earlier. There's a safety car, or did it just crash now? Ah, they just crashed now. Totally opposite sides of the track. So Anna's gonna go into the pits under the safety car. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but probably a good thing. There's a few cars that will be going to the pits, so Anna's going to the pits along with the race leader. Angela moves up to 5th now. And the safety car has gone into the pit. Here we go, back to racing. Angela in 5th. She's under pressure immediately. Angela, after the pit stop, dropped all the way down to 17th. I think the safety car might have stopped her up a little bit. Bunched the field together before she got into the pits, and everybody went past her, unfortunately, so she's second last. Well, she's made up 1 spot. Angela's dropped from 5th down to 7th, and under a lot of pressure. She's fighting with for the 6th too. Oh damn it, 8th. Well, she's already out of fuel. Definitely need this fuel to last a little longer. How's the weather looking? Still raining for the time being. The fuel won't last them. Well, Angela won't last on the fuel until the track dries out. God damn it. There's already cars going on dry. Is that crazy? So let's go medium on the engine. Let's conserve this. We don't want to make another stop while it's still wet. Don't want to stop too early. We want to try and stretch it out for at least 2 more laps if we can. Well, Anna should be fine. Angela, she'll have to go and dries a bit early. Well, they're right behind each other. Well, she just got personal best. She has to pit, unfortunately she doesn't have the fuel. Bloody hell, still early for dries, but there is other teams on dry tires as well. So 5 laps remaining. Holy crap, it's way too early. I mean, fuel, we can't really crank up the engine. She won't last till the end of the race. We might have to make another pit stop, so we might as well go aggressive. So, yeah, we'll just go aggressive. She's going into the pits. Might probably have to stop again. Anna's lasted 1 more lap, which is good. We can put her on overtake, I think, and yep, track is starting to dry, so now we can pit. It's gonna be a bit early, but she wouldn't last an extra lap. There's gonna be still 5 laps remaining. Bloody hell. What kind of a fuel tank is this? Seriously, it's a piece of shit. Alright. We'll just go aggressive. And Anna's into the pits. Is Angela gonna get past her or... Ooh, nope. Anna's jumped her with the pit stops. That's bad luck for Angela, but Anna needs to make up 1 more spot if she can. We need to get to the 9th. It's gonna be really good money if we can do it. Let us go overtake, because we're not gonna last till the end of the race, so we'll have to pit 1 more time, which is gonna ruin our race. Unless we set it too low for fuel. Should we try and go low? She's got 4.7 laps, which will make it till the end, but there's no point. It really is there. If you got low, she's just gonna drop back anyway. She's 9th now. They're riding in 9th and 10th. Everybody's at least on high. Question is, when do we pit? Guess we might as well. We'll pit Angela first. Engine's looking pretty worn, but that's fine. We pit Angela first and then Anna will go in. No more rain to come. Nope, I'm gonna stay dry. So unfortunately she'll pit with about 2 laps to go. Or not even. Only 2 laps to go, so we'll go less fuel. Quicker pit stop. Hopefully it works out just right, but looking where 10th is. They're on pretty fresh tires than Bella is. Fucking hell. Doesn't look like we're gonna have a good race like we did last time around. And probably, I think, mainly because of the rain. Just couldn't really get the pit stops. We just had to make the pit stops when we did. And with this last pit stop, just the fuel tank is not large enough to really take us to the end. Oh, she's still in 9th. Just ahead of Dembele, provided she can hold him off now till the end of the race. Come on, Anna, you can do it. Angela's in 11th. Not bad result either. I think I need to stop pushing. No, you don't. Just shut up and push. Yeah, come on, Anna. Hold him back, hold him back. Yeah, back markers need to get the fuck out of the way. We're not in the final lap yet. Oh, come on. He's even... What is this? He's got a drive-through penalty? Fuck off, Dembele. Just back off. Go do your freaking drive-through penalty. Let Anna be. She's doing good so far. She's doing good so far. Come on. Not long to go. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. Oh, even better. 8th. Even better. More points. 8th. And is Angela gonna get 10th? No, just missed out on 10th. That's alright, 11th. Good result for both. I'm happy with the results. Especially for Anna in 8th. That's good money for us there, right? That's fantastic money. We can improve another part to the car possibly, although we'll see if we will. There might not be a point because we might not be able to improve the performance before the end of the season anyway. Might be better off saving the money for next season, we'll see. Another great result, 8th and 11th. 3 pit stops. That's what stuffed us up. The other teams did 2 pit stops. We could have been higher up. If you look at the times, 22 seconds behind Vananen, I don't know, whatever his name is, which is pretty much a full pit stop by the time we drive through the pit stop and actually do the stop. So could at least been 7th, possibly even 6th. And Angela might have, well, she would have definitely been at least 10th. Yep, she did 3 pit stops, at least 10th, possibly even 9th. Damn it. Stupid. I mean, obviously the other teams have better fuel capacities if they're doing a 2 pit stop strategy. But that's alright. Angela's close to Dembele. Anna's moved up to 16th. Fantastic. We dropped down to last again. Damn it. Still, we're very close to Archer, BMR and ZRT. Let's have a look at the improvements. We came 6th, expected 10th. Nice improvements again. Cornering, everything that's in 1 or above %. I'm happy with that. Marketability has gone up a little bit more again, which is great. And there we go. That's what we were after. Right there. Doesn't matter if you're 9th, 7th to 6th, I guess. 946,000 in the bank. With that sort of money in the bank, we could even spring for a better driver. But I'm happy with the drivers for now, as long as we're making money to improve the car and hopefully the facilities. Car conditions. Anna's car conditions looking fantastic again. Now this interview is just stupid, like we said last episode. Hard for win for Gerard in Munich. Lucia Flores. Yeah, she's absolutely fantastic. I'd almost wanna pay her that much because I know she's a fantastic driver, but World Championship driver is not gonna come to us. That's good money, but yeah, probably won't improve any more parts. Maybe might go for an engine, because right now the best our engine can go up to is 18. Didn't? Oh no, wait, hang on. We improved the engine. Yes, but if you're not using it, so the best this engine can go up to is 55. If we were to spend 1.5 million, starts at 51, can go up to 80. Nice. So if we did that, I think we might do that. It's 1.65 million, but that's a pretty good engine. I think we'll do that. It's alright if you're in the red. I don't mind too much. We can go up to down to minus 5 million before we can spend no more. So I'm fine with that. Got mail, car repairs finished, perfect. Will driver aids be allowed in the European Racing Series? The GMA meets next week, and this time around they will be discussing a potential huge change to the sport. The balance of man versus machine. Driver aids will mean that drivers have less of an impact on the car's performance. This rule change clearly favors the richer teams with better headquarters who can afford to develop the car without any consideration to cost. Said ex-team principal. Okay, ultimately I think it's bad for competition. Teams who have invested heavily in the drivers will also be impacted by the change. If the rule change does go ahead, you can be sure that those expensive driver contracts might not look so great value. Such great value, okay. Messilela. Kotso would be one of the very best drivers. Yes, I know he would be. I know he's a good driver. Freya would be one of the very best as well. Let's have a look. It's also a bit too much, but Asian Pacific Super Cup. Not interested. Come on, you're not even racing, bastard. I wouldn't mind bringing him in. I had him in my first playthrough of this game. It was good. Freya would be good, but just way too expensive. So not even gonna bother. Iceman, oh yeah, I forgot his marketability is pretty shit though. We wanna improve our marketability, not go backwards. So this one will expire at the end of next race. Hopefully we get a new offer before then. What is this? Anna, let's get our headquarter upgraded. Can you promise me? Of course no. I mean, if she's gonna fucking pay or drive for be a free driver, then yeah, alright. Seriously, what's with these fuckers asking us to improve? Like, you're a freaking driver, just shut the fuck up and drive. A new boat, okay, here we got the boat. Do we want... Drivers can make use of technological improvements, decreasing the impact of driver skill. I'm gonna vote against this with both of the votes. Oh, hang on, it's starting off with 4-2 with 4 more votes. Oh, based on that, if I only vote 1, unless one of them gives 2 votes for, well, we'll do it and see what happens. Skip ahead. Rejected, good. And we still have 1 vote left, which is good. Okay, so next season's rules. A new race in Beijing, that's all that's happening so far for next season. Okay, another scouting report. Ingleju will be one of the Europeans' top drivers. How much does she cost? A fair bit. She will be a good driver though. Nice girl, annoying other half, aggressive and caught speeding. Marketability +5. New sponsor offer, let's have a look. Bonus payment, like, come on, like we're really gonna finish second. Just shit offer again. I've been thinking about this for a while, and yesterday I finally bit the bullet. I'm going to start taking flying lessons. If you're worried about the impact it'll have on my skills, my instructor assures me that there's some kind of crossover between flying and driving. I mean, they both have wings, right? And marketability is increased, so I'm happy with that. Anything to improve our marketability. A new engine is built. Okay, so we're improving, still improving 2 days before the race. Okay, so after this we can improve the engine, but both engines, and then hopefully have time to improve the gearbox before the end of the season. Looking good, looking good. Is there any difference now if we were to 1 day before the race? But this will improve a little bit, we'll do it that way. Another scouting report. El Sadat is one of the better drivers. Performance work complete. Perfect. Let's have a look. He's on fair bit of money too. Wouldn't be a bad driver. Racer. Heads team orders. Vancouver expert and code speeding. Okay, performance, car performance finished. 8 days after the race. I don't really care if it goes up to 100% exactly, so we'll go work on that. 82, 3, that's about 10 days difference. 40 days after the race. We still got 4 races. And we definitely need to make it as quick as possible. 36 days after the race. So roughly that's 4 weeks. So pretty much a little bit after that race, and then we should be able to do the last 2 parts before the end of the season. Alright, we'll do it like that. We're not gonna, or yeah, we just improved the engine. We can't really use it. It's medium. The medium or low. Alright guys, I'll end the episode here, and I'll see you in the next one.